what's going on, YouTube? What is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy one more time, Deja LX Jr., and I am back with another fragrance video. All right, so we are back with the weekly rotation video, my favorite video every single week. All right, I make that clear every time we do this because I get a chance to have the most interaction with you guys, the Smell Good family. All right, so hopefully everybody is well, doing great, doing fantastic, and hope everybody is doing really good. All right, so before we get started, man, I want to shout out Guap Apparel. Guap Apparel, that is a t-shirt that I'm wearing today. One of my homies, man, has a upstart brand out there that is getting notoriety and attention, and when you know somebody who has something good going for them, you definitely want to do your part to help, you know what I mean? So here's my contribution. This is a great line, you can check it out. I have all the information down below in the description box, and GUAP stands for Greatness Will Always Persevere. All right, so we have t-shirts, we have sweatshirts, we have tracksuits, all kind of things over there on the website. You can hit the link, like I said, down below. So check them out if you're looking for something fresh, something new when it comes to streetwear. All right, so, and shout out to my family, man, over at Premier Couture Society. Y'all know what it is with them. Hit the link down below, hit the code, you'll save 20%, all right, on your next hat purchase. All right, so let's get into the fragrances. This week, man, we had a good week for sure. Let's go ahead and jump into it on Sunday. On Sunday, from the House of Alexandra, I have been hearing the word Elysium so much. Elysium, the new Elysium, Elysium Cologne, Elysium Parfum, that I guess I got zoned into wanting to experience the Elysium DNA. But I have a clone, and mine is from the House of Alexandra. And on Sunday, we went with Zion. Now, I still have never smelled the original DNA of Elysium, but if it's anything like this, which from reviewers and people who I trust, they say it's extremely close because they have both, then it's really, really good. Will I ever get me a full bottle of Elysium one day? I probably will. Because I do really enjoy this very bright citrusy experience that you get, very aromatic, just very timely, especially for the warmer months, especially where I live. It'll pay dividends. This right here, there was a Parfum to extrait de Parfum concentration. So I roughly get around, I'm gonna say a good solid 6 to 7 hours, and then you just reapply because it is so bright and so citrusy. But it's really good. From the House of Alexandra, we have Zion. All right, next up on Monday, we went back to the office, and man, I could not wait to debut this. Could not wait any longer. And this is a banger. From the House of Kajal, all right, we debuted Lamar. A lot of you guys out there, the Smell Good family members, told me, D, you got to get your nose on this. You got to smell it. You love pineapple, you love rose, you got to smell it. And I got it, and I loved it. All right, I got it for a great deal from a great sale from the Memorial Day week over on JomoShop.com. But with this one, man, pineapple, rose, saffron, got a nice dose of fresh spiciness to this as well. This is great, very unisex, super, it accommodates a male or female, but this stuff is really, really good, very sexy, very, not in your face, but it does create a nice sillage, where I think this is, the sillage is where this shines the most, all right? You get great sillage with Lamar, and I overly enjoy this fragrance, and this will be getting a lot of work this coming summer, fall, spring, and winter, all right? From the House of Kajal, on Monday to the office, we went with Lamar. All right. Moving along to Tuesday to the office. It's very warm here, but we did experience some really nice weather, man, early on in the week, and I just was in the mood. You guys know how I feel about this, and it's time to talk more about it. From the House of Afnan, we went with Tarothi Blue. Now, this is a direct inspired by Bulgari's Tigar, all right? Now, I have decants and sample cards of Tigar, and it is great. The original is far and above quality-wise up there, but this is really close to it. It's close to it. It's close enough, especially for you to spend 30, 35 bucks compared to the 300 to 350 for the Tiger. Now, you of course, you do what you can afford and you do as you please. But if you're not trying to spend that amount of money, look into this one. You can save a ton of money and it smells great. It performs great. Citruses, that grapefruit-like citrus up top, some woods, a musk, beautiful musk in my opinion on the dry down. This stuff is excellent, man. And I've gone through a quarter. I don't know if y'all can see it, the juice moving around in there, but I've gone through a quarter of juice. This is backup bottle worthy for me, and I'm going to get it. Tiger. Will I get Tiger? I don't know. We'll see. It's a little expensive right now, but here we go. Afnan's Tarathi Blue. Good stuff, all right? Moving along to Wednesday, man, I got reminded just how good this stuff is. And I hadn't worn it in a while, but when I first got it, I wore it a lot, and I paid full retail because I wanted it right then, and I thought it was that good. From the House of Parker Rabanne, we have Invictus Platinum. Invictus Platinum. Man, this is just well done. It takes you outside of the norm of the Invictus DNA. You get a green touch here, an absinthe note that provide this kind of not boozy but liquory, I think like mojito type of feel is what you get with this if you ever had a mojito. But this stuff is really, really good. It performs excellent, man. Truly, on my skin, I got 9 to 10 hours of great performance. The first 2 to 3 hours, the projection and everything is beastly, off my skin at least. But then once it kind of comes down, once you get to the mid and to the dry down, it still lingers out there, and I was getting wafts of myself all day long. On Wednesday, good to be reminded of how much that I like this for sure. From the House of Parker Rabanne, we went with the Invictus Platinum. This is slept on. It's not talked about as much once it was released, but I encourage you guys just to get your nose on it. And on Thursday, we went with the only layering combination that I do on a consistent basis. Shout out to Frag Boys ENT, my guy Said, and Dunbar. I went with Bikini Bottom. Now, some of you have heard this reference before, but it is a combination of Cahiers d'Alforsan and Club de Louise Intense Man. But with this one, this time around, I went with the EDP. So, Cahiers d'Alforsan, Club de Nuit Intense Man, meshed up together, you get Bikini Bottom. Now, me and my bros and Frag Boys ENT came up with the name, and that's just what we've been running with. So, Bikini Bottom, you put this on first, followed up by this, and watch what you get. The Intense Man really gets a pineapple resemblance, because that's what Cahiers d'Alforsan offers, man. So again, on Thursday, we went with Bikini Bottom, Cahiers d'Alforsan, and Club de Nuit's Intense Man. All right, y'all try that combo out if you got it, man. I'm not really the biggest into layering, but that one works for sure. All right, moving along to Friday, man. I said, you know what? I forgot I had this fragrance. I've never given it a full wear, and I need to. It was going to be blazing hot outside, and then why not? From the House of Davidoff, we have Cool Water Intense. Davidoff Cool Water Intense. This is orange, coconut, and amber. Big bubblegum feel. It lasts all day long. This is an Eau de Parfum concentration, but it performs like an extrait de parfum. In my opinion, this stuff is a monster coming off of my skin. 10 to 12 hours of full performance. The first 2 to 3 hours, you get that nice tropical feel. Does the coconut come off a little sunscreen? Yes, on my skin it does, but it's not overbearing and something that you can't take. It wears off in like the first hour, and then for me, that orange and that amber kind of ignites this bubblegum feel the rest of the way through. So very tropical, very situational. It was very warm out, so I definitely wanted to wear something to accommodate the heat, and I did. This is something that for the summertime, definitely to throw on, mass appealing, and you definitely get compliments. Davidoff Cool Water Intense on Friday. All right, on Saturday, this was my third time wearing this, and I enjoy it more and more and more. From the House of Mancera, one of my favorite niche houses, we have Vetiver Sensual. That's what I'm gonna be calling it, Vetiver Sensual. Now, I'm a huge fan of Vetiver. The Hermes line, the The Narcisco Rodriguez Blue Noir. I'm a huge fan of vetiver. Those are the ones I kind of lean towards. But this one is nice. This is a vetiver that you can stand for those who don't like vetiver or not fans of it. But this stuff is really, really good, man. It comes off like a very smooth, smooth vetiver, not screechy, not all super duper earthy. Nah, man, it's very. It was rolled out to be complimentary. I ain't gonna say mass appealing, but more easier for those who are not just the biggest fan of what, you know, vetiver can actually do. All right, this stuff is really good. It's a good perform on me. I get about 7 to 8 hours. The next time I'm gonna layer this with some Unboxing or some Isoi Super, just to be curious to see how much more performance that I get out of it, man. But a very good wear on a warm day. Really dig this stuff from the House of Mancera. On Saturday to close out the week, we went with the Vetiver Sensual. Vetiver Sensual. All right, man. So those were my choices for the week. We really had some bangers, man. We really had some very good scents and some good experiences for sure. Some compliments were given and some conversations were had with these fragrances throughout the week. So Smell Good family, let me know down below in the comments, what did you guys wear this week? What was your rotation like? And do you have any of the fragrances that I wore this week? Do you have any experience with them, or do you have any questions for me to answer with anything that I wore throughout the week? All right. As always, thank you for your support. Thank you for taking the time to show love and to be a part of the Smell Good family. And if you're watching and you would like to be the next member, all you got to do is hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and meet me down below in the comments. And, you know, we can talk about what you love and what I love, and that is the beautiful art of fragrance. Splack it up, splack it down, splack it that thing all around. Believe in you, invest in yourself. What you put out is exactly what you will get back. All right, check out Guap, man. Check out the Guap clothing line. Link in the description. Premier Couture Society. Link in the description, man. Gotta show support, man. Everybody needs it, man. And I'm glad I can provide that. Y'all be cool.